So I'm coming to you from my seat aboard Amtrak train number 29, the Capital Limited, which now operates daily between Washington and Chicago. The name Capital Limited comes from a very, very detailed, long history, which started with Baltimore, Ohio, that operated the train between Jersey City and Chicago. So between Jersey City and Port Reading Junction, it was on the Central Railroad of New Jersey, Port Reading Junction and Philadelphia on the Reading, and then Philadelphia to Chicago via Baltimore and Washington, D.C. on the Baltimore and Ohio. So what makes that so interesting is it points out the long-time relationship between the B&O, the Reading, and the Jersey Central, which effectively formed a route between New York and Chicago, the fourth trunk line, competing with the Erie, the Pennsylvania, and the New York Central between those points. Today's Capital Limited, though, is actually a branch of the Broadway Limited, strangely enough, and it was the Washington section of that train. Now, the original Washington section of the Broadway Limited operated over the Port Road branch in Amtrak days. There was a different arrangement during Pennsylvania times and Penn Central. However, Amtrak operated it over Port Road to Harrisburg, where it connected with the main train. Well, later on, when the Baltimore and Ohio, then part of Chessie system, was willing to allow a train to operate over the former B&O main line, specifically the Metropolitan subdivision in the Washington, D.C. area, Amtrak jumped at the chance and rerouted the Broadway's Washington section over this line, and it became the Capital Limited, and then at Pittsburgh was combined with the Broadway on the run to Chicago. Since then, there have been a lot of adjustments in the routes, and we will talk about that in another episode. So stay tuned as we travel down the line.